the Cabaret of Dangerous Ideas, which will be happening behind me in this magnificent building here, is where we get academics to come out and say really quite shocking things, but with a really strong scientific basis to provoke people to think. The world right now is full of easy answers to difficult questions. Well, we've got difficult questions and difficult answers, and if you're grown up enough to listen to it and contribute, come along to the debate. One of the exciting things about the Cabaret of Dangerous Ideas is it's like any good cabaret, you're never exactly sure what's going to happen next, particularly me because I'm chairing most of them and I haven't got a Scooby what's happening. But it's academics, right? And they both stand there being academic or sit there being academic, but we want the public to come along and talk to them and really engage with them, because I think sometimes, academic thought is great, but sometimes it's a bit like academics talking to academics, but this is academics talking off the scale. That's what's really exciting about this. Amazing. I think the academics may find this a bit of an eye-opener. For one thing, this isn't the cosy, idyllic surroundings of a lecture theatre. You're in the middle of a road, there's people doing stuff, there are people flying in, there's people shouting. It's a very lively atmosphere, which brings its own dynamic. We, during the History Festival, did events in the Stand Comedy Club with academics, and the minute the academics came into the Stand Comedy Club, their entire persona changed. They just dropped the academia and went straight into full stand-up mode. I am fully expecting academics who've been lecturing in lecture theatres all over the world to suddenly take on a whole new lease of life in there. I think they're going to find it really exciting. I don't think this is going to be distraction for them. I think this is going to be invigorating, and that's how I think the dynamic's going to work. The 4 universities who are involved in Beltane are University of Edinburgh, Napier, Heriot, Watt and Queen Margaret, and their support has been invaluable. We couldn't have done this without Beltane. I think I think it's a fantastic achievement. It's also, I think, the biggest public engagement event that any of the universities have been involved in, where they bring academia to the arts world. The arts world just goes, oh, that's what they do. They're good at it. We better brush up. One of the things I find fascinating when I work with Beltane in things like Bright Club is I didn't realise this, and I think most of the public would be unaware of this as well, that academics in universities kind of stay in their own universities and they tend very, very rarely to cross over. This is really mixing it up a bit. I'm not talking jets and sharks here and people dancing along in tribal things along George Street, but they do tend to stay very much in their own groups, and I'm looking forward to seeing them getting mixed up a little bit. I watched that happening during the Bright Club, and it's quite exciting to watch. And I think, again, the dynamic is exactly that word for the first time. It's dynamic. Bang on cue!